Have you seen the absolute explosion of AI tools lately? It feels like every single day there's a dozen new apps, and they're all promising to completely change how you work, how you write, how you create, everything. It's exciting, for sure, but let's be real, it's also a little much. So let's dive in and try to make some sense of it all. I mean, just to put this into perspective, we're talking about a list of over 300 different AI tools that this whole explainer is based on. And you know what? That's just a snapshot in time. This isn't just some new trend. It's a full-on digital Big Bang. So if you're looking at lists like that and your brain just kind of shuts down from choice paralysis, yeah, you are definitely not alone. It's pretty much impossible to keep track of what every single tool does, let alone figure out which ones are actually going to be useful for you. But here's an idea. What if we stopped looking at it as this chaotic, random list of brand names? What if instead we could organize it all with a simple map? Well, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to turn all that overwhelming noise into a clear, usable framework. See, the crucial thing here is a shift in mindset. Instead of an endless list of things you have to memorize, think of these tools as building your own personal toolkit. Or even better, think of it as assembling a team of specialized digital assistants who are ready to help you get things done. So let's start with the first group you can hire for your new team, the content crew. These are the assistants you call up whenever you need to actually make something, whether it's for your blog, a work project, or just something fun you're working on. And the cool thing is, you can organize this crew just like a real creative agency. You've got your specialists for text, your specialists for visuals, and your pros for audio and video. Each one has a very specific job in the whole creative process. Okay, first up, let's meet your writing assistants. You can have an AI like Jasper whip up initial drafts for blog posts or social media. Got a sentence that just sounds clunky? Quillbot can rewrite it for you in a dozen different ways. Grammarly, of course, is like your 24/7 proofreader. And then you have tools like AI Writer that can spin up an entire article from just a single headline. Crazy, right? All right, next, let's bring in your visual team. Need a jaw-dropping, totally unique image for your article? Midjourney or DALL-E 2 can create one from a simple sentence, no art skills required. Need to build a presentation? Fast. Slides AI can generate one for you. And then you've got these super practical tools like Remove.bg for getting rid of backgrounds in one click, or Logo AI, which can help you brainstorm a whole brand identity. And this is where things get really wild. AI is totally changing the game for high-end production. You can use Synthesia to create a professional-looking training video with an AI avatar just from typing a script. Need a great voiceover? Murph.ai can generate one in minutes. Clean Voice acts like your personal audio engineer, automatically zapping out all the ums and ahs from your recordings. And Beethoven.ai? It can compose a unique royalty-free soundtrack for your project. Okay, so that's the creative crew. But what about when you're not creating, but consuming, when you're trying to learn something? Well, AI is an absolute powerhouse for research. Think of this next category as your personal research assistant, ready to completely supercharge the way you learn. Just look at how these tools can totally reinvent a research project. Instead of a search engine giving you a wall of blue links, you can use Perplexity.ai to get a direct, synthesized answer with sources. Found a dense, 50-page research paper you've been dreading? Drop it into Barely.ai and get an instant summary. Need to find a specific quote from an hour-long interview? Otter.ai will have the whole thing transcribed for you. And when you've got all your insights, Slides AI is there to help package them into a slick presentation. Now let's take all this and put these assistants to work in a professional setting. Because this isn't just about personal productivity. This is about having an AI business partner that can automate the boring stuff and help you find new ways to grow. You can basically split this role in two. First, you have customer-facing AIs. Think of a chatbot from Chatbase that's been trained on all your company's help documents, ready to provide instant, accurate support 24/7. Then you have internal-facing AIs, like Firefly's AI, that can join your team meetings, take notes, and send out a summary so nobody ever misses an action item again. And this business partner can wear a ton of different hats. Your sales team can use Hobby Copy to write emails that actually convert. Your marketing team can use AdCreative.ai to generate dozens of different ad variations for testing. And anyone who struggles with spreadsheets, you can use SheetGod to turn plain English into a complex Excel formula. And for developers, GitHub Copilot is like a coding buddy that's suggesting the next lines of code as you type. So after we've met the content crew, the research assistant, and the business partner, let's zoom back out. Because the goal isn't to use all 300 of these tools. The real goal is to thoughtfully and deliberately build your own personal toolkit. And that's really the key takeaway here. Your personal AI toolkit is a hand-picked team. It's a suite of assistants that you've chosen to augment your specific abilities. They handle the repetitive stuff, the tedious tasks, the time-consuming work, and that frees you up to focus on strategy, on creativity, and on the big picture thinking that, only a human can do. It's not about replacement, it's all about amplification. So instead of feeling overwhelmed by some massive list of tools, you now have a map. You have a way to find the right assistants for your team. The writer, the designer, the researcher, the strategist, they're all there just waiting for your direction. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create with them first?